Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have another grocery haul for you today. If you are new here, my name is Ivy and I'm glad to have you. So welcome to my channel. I have a weekly grocery haul. I've been doing weekly grocery hauls for some time now. I combined them together as monthly, like 4 hauls in one video, trying out one haul at a time, 1 week at a time. I'm actually really enjoying the format. I hope you guys are too. I've actually gotten some good feedback on it. And thank you all who have been giving me feedback because that helps a lot. On that same note, about feedback, I want to mention I have a $75 weekly budget for a family of 4. So myself, my husband, our 14-year-old daughter, and our 12-year-old son. So bigger kids, not littles, that eat a considerable amount of food. So I do have some tips that'll be at the end of this video, so you'll want to stay tuned, on how I stay on budget, because I've had a couple of comments about how small our budget is and everything. I'm happy to report I was on budget, which I really need to adjust it. It's more like $80 a week now. That's really been pretty consistent for my basic needs. But with inflation and everything, I really need to just increase my budget to $80 at least, that $5 extra, and just see how I do with that. But the last several weeks, that's been pretty right on, about $80 instead of $75. So maybe I need to actually adjust it in my spreadsheet to be $80 a week. Anyway, so like I said, I'll have some tips at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get right into the haul and let me show you what I got this week. Okay, so as always, here it is as a whole. As you can see, it's not very much, but as I mentioned, I shop weekly, so I only get what I need to last for the week. So let me run you through it. Starting off, as always, milk, Highland milk, and not as always, only 1 gallon this week because we had muffins from Sam's Club over the weekend and they lasted through the week, so we did not eat nearly as much cereal this week. So we only used 1 gallon of milk, so I only picked up 1 additional gallon of milk. The price of milk is ridiculous. I had a comment that said $5 for milk is the highest I have seen. It is also the highest I have seen. It was like $4.30 for a very long time, and now it is more like, well, it's exactly $5 right now. And I heard in Florida it's like $6. So I don't even want to know what it's going to be soon here because $5 is painful enough for milk. So there, right there almost is the inflation of my grocery budget from $75 to $80 a week. So anyways, milk, 1 gallon. And then Chobani yogurt. Told you guys my saga last week about one being expired. So anyway, we already went through the one we had left, and Scotty requested, this is his favorite. He told me this week, he said this is his absolute favorite. If he had to pick, it would be this Chobani mixed berry. So anyway, picked up another one of those, and then the key lime did run out. So picked up a Chobani key lime Greek yogurt as well. It's almost painful to get these because they're like $1.50 more than the Great Value, but they don't make either one of these in Great Value. So it's worth it. They're Scotty's favorite. They're his little treat each day. Eggs, I'm out of eggs. I've stopped buying the double pack because they were always cracked. I did not check these yet. They look good. I also did not mention this is an online grocery pickup order. So I ordered online last night and picked it up today. Anyways, I was ordering the double packs, but I had to stop because they were always broken. And so I've had pretty good luck just getting the 18 count. Next, I got some smoked sausage. Sunday we are having a potluck at church, so I'm going to make 15 bean soup, and I need this sausage to do that. So picked up a pack of that. This is our favorite smoked sausage in Eckrich, and then the skinless. So I'll cut this up and just put barbecue sauce on it and put it in the oven, and I'll just chop it up and put it in a skillet with potatoes and onions and do just fried sausage. Very useful, very good, very tasty. Cereal is back in the haul this week. The kids were already in bed when I ordered groceries. So I only got 1 kind this week, but again, budget-wise, that's all we could fit in there, and it's enough because we still have 2 partial bags of other cereals. So 1 Malto Meal S'mores cereal. I really enjoy this as well. I try and keep like a fruity, a chocolatey, and a healthy. So that's actually kind of what we have right now. So this is like the chocolatey version that we have this week. And then sour cream, we had breakfast burritos last night, and the little bit of sour cream we had left was actually expired, unfortunately. So this one is good to go. And then this is for a tortellini dish that I make. If you recall, I bought the tortellini a couple of weeks ago. Spoiler alert, that's one of my tips at the end, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, I picked up the cream cheese this week. It's a pretty penny to get this for that dish, so kind of splitting it up is a good way to keep on budget. Okay, and then jellies. These are just an easy lunch for Scotty to have peanut butter and jelly or jelly toast for breakfast or whatever, and we were out, so he requested grape and strawberry, and they didn't have our normal strawberry, so I grabbed this. I'm sure it's great because Welch's Concord grape is wonderful, so I'm sure Welch's strawberry is good. To be honest, it looks a little weird in the container, but hopefully it's good. Anyways, can't hardly go wrong with Welch's, I think. I hope. And then salsa, same. When we had breakfast burritos, we had just a very little bit of salsa left, so I picked up the salsa. And then boneless, skinless chicken breast. Now, I normally buy the 10-pound bag, but it lasts quite a while. And since we were right at the top of our budget, by the time I added this, I went ahead and just did the 5-pound bag. It'll be fine. This will still last us a week or two. And I thought I would give it a try, getting the smaller pack and see how long and how far we stretch this over the 10-pound. And then vegetable oil, we're out of that. We had fried shrimp the other night, and I used everything I had for that. And then last week, if you remember, I ended up not getting my honey mustard. They canceled it. I don't know if they just didn't find a suitable substitution. So I chose the Sweet Baby Ray's this time. Normally I get the, what's it called? Ken's Smokehouse or something like that. But I figured I would give this a try this time. We like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, so I figured we would give that a try. Maybe Ken's Steakhouse. I don't know. Ken's something or other. And then Kraft real mayo. Scotty prefers mayo. I prefer Miracle Whip, so we have to keep both. We have Miracle Whip. We do not have mayo. So that's restocking. And then this is Scotty's preferred bread, oat nut. I do wish we could always get it at Sam's Club. We just don't go to Sam's Club enough. But it's basically the same price for 2 at Sam's Club as you get for 1 at Walmart. So if you like this bread, I definitely suggest getting it at Sam's Club because you will save a lot of money. But this is his preferred bread. I like it too. Do not get me wrong. It's very good. But it's a little bit denser bread, and it's definitely... It's got the whole grains. It's good, but it's just not what I'm used to, which is more of a softer bread. And this is what I enjoy, the honey wheat. It's like 98 cents. You'll know I put prices up here. But I just definitely prefer this kind of bread when I'm doing pretty much any kind of bread meal. And then my non-food items. So I got paper plates there, a 200 count. I typically go for the 300 count, but same thing, because I was, checking my budget, I opted for the 200, which is going to be just fine. Paper plates are usually my last priority because we can use glass plates and wash them. So it is very convenient, and I love having paper plates, but if I don't have room in my budget for it that week, I just skip it. So being able to just drop from 300 to 200 was fine with me. And then again, last week, I thought I put these in my cart, and I ended up with 2 snack bags and not one of these. So now I have one. Thank goodness I've been out. I've needed them. And then kitchen bags, we have like just a couple of left. So I went ahead and grabbed those because I was changing the bag the other day and realized we were low. So I put it on the list. And then Riley was out of deodorant, or almost. So this is what she used. And yes, it is a men's deodorant, but she prefers it. It smells really nice. It works really good. She's very athletic. She works out every day. She has weightlifting. And so she needs something that's strong and works good. And this is what she likes. So it does smell very nice. I think Aiden actually uses the same thing. So both my kids use the same deodorant. And then...
No, and then. You say and then again.
This was not counted in for my food budget. They were like $10. No, I think they were on sale. I think they were $7.88. But I needed some new headphones for editing. I have some wireless ones, but I've, 1, misplaced them. I don't know where they are. And 2, they never stay charged I forget to charge them, and then I go to edit and I don't have them. So right now I'm borrowing Aiden's, and I just needed another pair. I have had multiple pair of these Sony ones, and they work great. So for $7.88, I think that is a great price. So anyway, not included in my food budget price because it is not a food item. This will come out of, my miscellaneous budget in my budgeting. But anyways, so anyway, there it is. That is the haul. So here come the tips. Okay, so my first tip for staying on budget is keep a running list. So most people probably do that, but I'm going to take you over to my refrigerator and show you where my running list is. So right here on my refrigerator, I have just this running list, and I've got pins here. Of course, there's no list here because I just placed my order. But each time we run out of something or are low on something, I write it on the list here. And then whenever it's time for me to place my grocery pickup order, I start with the list. And then I, check and see around my house for other things that I might need to add to my cart. But those are the things that I know we are out of. Those are the top priority things because they've been written on the list. We're out of them. So that's number one, is just like knowing what you need. So going in without a plan is always my downfall. If I don't have a list, if I go to the store just like, okay, I know a few things I need to pick up, I'm going to grab those. I'm going to see something that I think I want or need, and I'm going to put it in my cart if I'm in the store. I even do that online. Walmart knows how to get me. They really do. They put like your suggested items or like popular, not popular, but like you've ordered this before kind of thing. Like, oh, don't you need this? Aren't you out of this? And so I'm like, oh yeah, I do want that. And add it to cart, add it to cart. So I really have to make myself stay on task when I'm ordering my groceries, and having that list of the things I know I'm out of is always important. And the kids are like, did you get this? Did you get this? I say, was it on the list? So that's number one tip for sure. Number two is break up expensive purchases. So I try not to have the big expensive purchases in every order. So last week I had body wash, that was $10, and shampoo was like $5. This week was chicken and paper plates and even that deodorant. So those were three pretty big purchases that are like $15. So that's almost, what, a quarter? I can't do math right now. It's late at night. So those bigger purchases, and of course, always milk. If I get 2 gallons, that's $10 right off the top, So I try and break up those more expensive purchases into multiple things. I know we kind of are a rare case. We don't buy a lot of meat. And so I think that immediately gives us a lower budget. We're hunters. Our freezer is usually stocked full of venison. We have friends that farm. And so like right now we have a lot of sausage that they gave us from their latest pig. So, we're blessed in that we have a lot of meat stocked. We do still have to buy chicken. If I want pork chops for a meal, I have to purchase that. But I know right off the top, meat is not going to be one of my big expenses, but like soaps and cleaning products and detergent and things like that. So I try and break those up. If I know I'm getting low on laundry detergent and I don't have a big purchase for that week, I'll go ahead and buy my laundry detergent. So just forward thinking of your bigger purchases is going to help you stay on budget and keep your budget lower as well. And then also I make a ton of stuff from scratch. Now, I buy freezer meals all the time. Don't get me wrong. If it's quick and easy and it's a busy week, throw a pizza in, chicken strips, those kinds of things, those bagged Voila meals. I am not anti-frozen stuff, don't get me wrong. But to help stay on budget, I buy bulk rice. I buy bulk noodles. I make things from scratch a lot. So having those pantry staples of flour, sugar, rice, noodles, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I should have written some of these things down. Cornstarch, those types of things. Have those pantry staples that if you don't have a box of rice-a-roni, you can like make your own rice side or something like that. And, you can get 5, 6, 7 sides out of a bag of rice for the same price as one box of rice-a-roni. So doing more things from scratch saves a ton of money as well. And then kind of on that same note, and as I mentioned during my haul, if you know you want to make a certain meal, kind of plan that out if it's like an expensive meal. So this tortellini is not an expensive meal, but like this stuff right here. Now, if they have the great value, it's not as bad, but this thing right here was nearly $6. So that's a big, and that's going to go all of that into one meal. Now, if I was just getting that to put on toast or bagels that would last multiple breakfasts, I probably wouldn't give as much of a thought to it. You know what I'm saying? But since it's going into one meal, I bought the tortellini one week and now I bought that. The rest of the ingredients are sausage, which I already said I have, and I'll just reseason it to be like Italian sausage. Tomato soup, which I already have. So having like, oh yeah, that's another staple to have on hand is like cream soups and tomatoes, diced tomatoes, beans, having a lot of canned things so you can make chilies, and the list goes on. So buying a few cans per week, or again, those bigger bulk bags of rice or noodles, that's a huge budget saver right there. So I think that's it. Those were the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about just because of a couple comments that I had. So I really wanted to just say, you know, like, it's not just that we don't eat anything and I'm like, okay, we're only going to spend $75 this week. I have to put some thought into what I'm going to order and forward think my meal plans and stuff like that. But, you know, if you have not been watching my channel for a while, you probably don't know. I took a new job this year. I went from a management position in a company I had been with for 8 years to a paraprofessional, not even a teacher teaching position. And so it was a major pay cut. It was a huge stress relief. I am so happy. I love every second of it. It's been great for our family dynamic and our time and all the things. So it's, you know, way more benefit on that hand. But budget wise, we really had to make sure we were spending our money smart. And so the last several months specifically, and that's really about when I've been doing my grocery hauls and stuff. And actually, you could probably look back at some of my oldest grocery hauls, and that's when I was working that other job. You'll see my spending is a little bit different. So anyway, I hope those tips helped you out. Did you even want that information? I don't know. I felt like you did. So I hope that helps you guys out. I also, you know, I don't know. I want this to be more about life and not just groceries and what we eat. You know, my opening credits say from my heart to yours. And that was on my heart to share kind of some of my budget saving tips. I am not the best budgeter. I'm getting way better at it because I have to now. But I've learned a lot of things over the years. Scotty and I have been married almost 17 years. So we're getting there. It's taken us this long, you know, but to be able to manage a budget and stay on there, have money left over at the end of a paycheck is always nice. And that hasn't always been true for us, just to be perfectly honest. So if I can share something I've learned with you all, then my purpose is served and I feel accomplished. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this grocery haul. If you enjoyed those tips, please make sure you let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you have not yet, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am loving all the love that I am getting from these grocery hauls. I am now at 407 subscribers as of just a little bit ago, last time I checked. Yesterday I was at 399. So if that tells you the growth of my channel right now, y'all, I'm excited. Watch my weekly vlog. You'll see how excited I am about this. I kind of don't shut up about it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future grocery hauls. Check out my weekly vlogs. They're kind of fun. I'm a little partial, but I enjoy them, and I hope that you do too. So that's it, guys. I'm done jabbering. I will see you in the next one. Bye.